I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we have an easy 8-mile run with a mixture of trails and road. I really like this loop I've got right here, but yeah, I'm gonna take you along with me on this run and get into the rest of the video.
My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine.
I'm getting this clip for the video, and oh my god, I gotta poop so bad, but I'm so far away from where I started this run. Okay, so I really love this 8-mile loop I found because it has a little bit of everything. About half of it is road, half of it is trail, and it has everything from nice flat roads, nice flat trail. It also has a pretty good incline on both the road and trail. And then lastly, it has a good decline of trail and road. Pretty much, again, a little bit of everything that I need to be working on training for Lake Martin 100, because I had a lot of trouble last year on the 50-miler with the incline and the decline of elevation, but I'll get into that later in the video.
My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes.
Okay, so we made it to the top of the climb. We started off way down there, but I mean, it's not that huge of a climb. We're gonna end this run with about just a little over 1,000 feet of elevation gain and elevation loss, but it's better than nothing. It's definitely better than my training last year for the Lake Martin 50. But yeah, now we're coming up. I'm probably the sketchiest part of this run. It's on the road, but let's get it. Also, today is a really beautiful day. It's like 55 degrees, perfect weather. But we just finished the last little baby climb of this route I'm taking. So we went back up, now we have to go back down on a little bit of a little technical downhill, which I found yesterday. Kind of scared of eating shit and falling on my face, but that's what we're getting into now.
I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes.
All right, so we just finished that 8-mile run with an average pace of 10:47. Not really concerned about pace, just getting nice, comfortable miles in. And also, again, I love that loop. Now we are going to, I don't know what exactly we're gonna do. We're gonna get some food, probably head home, but yeah, we're gonna continue on with the vlog. go home, playing fetch with Scout real quick. Then we're gonna go ahead and get something to eat. Okay, so we just made it to the gym. We're gonna hit a pretty simple upper body day. I've been hitting the gym 2 to 3 times a week, and that's weird because like years ago, cardio was more of an accessory thing to my training, if even at all. And now lifting is more of an accessory to my running whenever running is the main focus, it's the priority. But again, we're gonna hit an upper body day. It's gonna be super simple. Everything's gonna be 3 sets of 12. We're gonna start off with a push movement, followed by a pull movement, then another push movement, followed by another pull movement, then a tricep exercise, and then a bicep exercise. Then that is gonna be the workout. Super simple. Again, just trying to get in here and maintain some strength or even build some strength. Mark Bell has a great slogan. It's strength is never a weakness, weakness is never a strength. And that can definitely apply here and to our running. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow after we get this workout done. So we got some trail shoes in the mail today. This is gonna be the trail shoes I'm gonna be using for the Lake Martin 100. Got them in a few weeks before the race, so I could, you know, break them in and stuff. And you had to go with Nike. This is the Nike Pegasus 3s Gore-Tex edition. It's supposed to be waterproof. Bro, I'm excited about these. I was using the Nike Wild Horse 6s. I will probably still have those in my rotation for like trail running and stuff because they don't have too many miles on them. But yeah, I want to do like a full video on all the gear I'm going to be using for the Lake Martin 100, but that'll come in a few weeks. But yeah, I'm excited about breaking these new shoes in. Okay, so I'm off work today and Allison is at work, so I'm kind of stuck at the house. So we're gonna waste some time playing Fort with Zach, dumbass Zach. I'm just joking, Zach, you're not a dumbass. But we're gonna waste some time playing some Fortnite. Don't really have anything else to do. I may start editing this video. But yeah, we're gonna have to run later tonight, which is gonna get into the topic of this video. And yeah, I'll see you whenever we head to get our run in tonight. Okay, so let's get into the topic of this video, and it's going to be about training for elevation gain, because last year I ran the Lake Martin 50 and I was not prepared for the elevation gain. The Lake Martin 50 had around 7,500 feet of elevation gain and loss, and that's honestly not even a lot, but this year it's gonna be double since we're running 2 more loops of that course. So it's gonna be around 15,000 feet of elevation gain and loss. Now I don't have to worry about altitude or any major climbs. It's just very hilly and it just adds up over the course of 100 miles. And it's funny, I was looking at my training log on Strava from last year during the 8 weeks I trained for the Lake Martin 50. And during that total 8 weeks, I only had 7,800 feet of elevation gain during the entire 8 weeks of training. So no wonder I was not prepared for the elevation gain during the Lake Martin 50. But I'm gonna share with you guys how we're going to combat the 15,000 feet of elevation gain that we're about to run into. And 15,000 feet of elevation gain is kind of child's play compared to other ultras. But you know, this is my first 100-mile race. I'm already nervous about trying to reach 100 miles and then just adding that 15K of elevation gain and loss adds another worry. So basically every day during my training, I want to hit at least 1,000 feet of elevation during those runs. Yesterday, I had a perfect loop, like I was talking about earlier. It has everything It has at least 1,000 feet of elevation gain and loss. It has some climbs. It has some downhills. It has everything. So I really like that loop. But tonight, I don't feel comfortable running that loop at night. So I'm out here on the roads, and I'm not gonna get 1,000 feet of elevation gain tonight. So I want to share with you guys the tools we're gonna use to at least get 1,000 feet of gain at night. So let's get into those tips.
Okay, so the main tool I'm gonna be using with elevation gain is going to be the treadmill. And I'm gonna be using this on days that I can't get out on the trail, or I can't get that 1,000 feet of elevation gain during my normal runs. And whenever I'm running at night, it's usually on the roads, it's usually really flat, so that's whenever I'm gonna implement the treadmill. And you don't have to use a treadmill. I just like using a treadmill. You could use the Stairmaster, or you could just use stairs that are anywhere in a parking garage, whatever. But I like implementing the treadmill. I can get 1,000 feet of elevation gain in 20 to 25 minutes, depending on my speed, and I usually keep it at a 15% incline at 4 miles per hour, and the slowest I will go is 3.5 miles per hour. I'm not a superhuman like other ultra runners. I'm not gonna be running these uphills during the Lake Martin 100, so I'm training that way so I can get good at power hiking. So I'm gonna be walking on the treadmill. And I wanna make something pretty clear, like I'm not an expert runner, I'm not an expert at ultra running. I'm just documenting what I'm doing in my training. And hopefully during these videos, over the years, I can continue learning from mistakes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, I can look back at these videos and be like, damn, I did not know anything about running or ultra running, but I can look back at these videos and know I worked my ass off. And I'm really just trying to keep things pretty simple. Again, every day on my runs, I'm trying to have at least 1,000 feet of elevation gain. And on my long runs each weekend, right now I'm having 2 long runs each weekend, I wanna have at least 2,000 feet of elevation gain and loss. And yeah, that's a pretty simple formula for me to follow right now. I'm sure there's better methods and elaborate training plans that I could be following, but I just haven't stumbled upon those yet. Maybe if you have any experience, you can comment down below and give me some tips. But again, yeah, that's what I'm going by right now. And the Lake Martin 100 again is gonna have 15,000 feet of elevation gain. And I feel like I'm gonna be so much more prepared for it this year than I was last year during the 50. Again, I mentioned this earlier in the video. Last year, the 50 had 7,500 feet of elevation gain, and the 8 weeks of training I did leading up to that, during that 8 weeks of total, I had 7,500 feet of elevation gain, which was trash. Like, that was my first ultra marathon. I wasn't even thinking of elevation gain and loss leading up to it. I was just thinking, hey, 50 miles, let's go. We just gotta get 50 of these miles. And do not wanna make the same mistake this year. And this is the way I'm going about it. But again, if you have any tips for me, leave them down in the comments and I will try it out. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.